Hey, I'm Craig from Mass CDL. This is a 2026 pre-trip for Class B vehicle. So start it up. My seatbelt's not ripped, torn, frayed. Buckles properly. Okay. Start the in-cab first. Key in the ignition. Turn to auxiliary. Neutral. Brake set. Okay. I'm gonna look at my ABS. My DF indicators work properly. My right turn signal indicator. Left turn signal. Four-way flashers, high beams, all working properly. My windshield's clean, not cracked, broken. No illegal stickers other than my inspection sticker. My wipers properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. They work properly, and they work properly with washer fluid. Okay. My traffic monitor devices are all my mirrors. They're all properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. They're all properly adjusted to me. My backup camera is working properly. Okay. My defrost is working properly, as well as my heat. Okay. And then my emergency equipment, I have 3 reflective triangles, 6 spare fuses, and a fully charged BC properly secured fire extinguisher right underneath that seat. Okay, so that's my in-cab. I also gotta check my horn. This truck only has a city horn, does not have a highway horn. Now I want to check my parking brake and my service brake. In order to do that, I'm gonna start the truck up, neutral, brake set, safe start. Before I check my parking brake, I want to build the tank up between 120 and 140. So I'm gonna rev the truck up. Okay, we have a full tank, 130 psi. So we're never allowed to compound the brakes. What's compound means when this is set, the parking brake is set, you step on the service brake. In order to do this, we have to compound the brakes to the truck to get the truck in drive with this transmission. So I have to compound my brakes to get the truck in drive. Step on the service brake, truck in drive, rev the truck up a little bit, tug against the parking brake held. Service brake neutral. Now we want to check the service brake. So we're going to drive 5 miles an hour, step on the service brake, make sure the truck is pulled left to right. So parking brake, step on the service brake, truck and drive no less than 5 miles an hour. Step on the service brake, truck didn't pull left to right, that's a good test. Put a reverse, back out of the course. Okay, neutral, put your foot away, set the parking brake, just shut the truck off, get out and chalk the wheels. Keep your key in your pocket, use 3 points of contact, exiting and entering the vehicle. Again, make sure you buckle up. Wheels are chalked. So you're gonna start the air brake test. Neutral, brake set. Wait for the gauges to cycle. Let's start the truck up. First thing I want to do is build the tank between 120 and 140. So we rev the truck up. Wait for the compressor to cut out. Between 120 and 140. Governor cut out at 130 psi. Shut the truck off. Turn the key to the auxiliary position. Check the leak rate. So I'm gonna push in my parking brake. Wait for the gauge to stabilize. So the gauge stabilized right at 118 PSI. I'm gonna start my 1 minute timer. I'm gonna make sure I don't lose more than 2 PSI in 1 minute. Say a minute went by, didn't lose more than 2 PSI. That was a good test. Now I'm gonna apply the service brake. I'm gonna wait for the gauge to stabilize. Gauge stabilized right at 105. I'll start my timer and hold the service brake to the floor. Make sure I don't lose more than 3 PSI in 1 minute. Okay, minutes gone by. Didn't lose more than 3 PSI. Good test. I'll let your foot off. The next step, I'm going to make sure my low air warning alarm comes on at 55 pounds or above. So I'm going to fan my service brake. Low air warning alarm went off at 65 PSI. That was a good test. Now I'm going to further fan my brakes down between 20 and 45 PSI for my parking brake to engage. .45 PSI, parking brake engaged, good test. Neutral, brake set, safe start the truck up. I'm going to rev the truck up. I'm going to rev it up, see when the low air warning alarm goes off, and then we're going to rev it up to 85 PSI. 85 to 100 PSI at idle. We want the truck to build up air pressure within 45 seconds. Okay, low air warning alarm went off at about 74 PSI. Okay, we're at 85 PSI, drop it down to idle. We're gonna start our timer. Make sure it builds up from 85 to 100 PSI within 45 seconds. We're at 100 PSI in 19 seconds, so it's a good test. Now we're going to build the tank up between 120 and 140. Okay, governor cut out, so we know we have a full tank. Now we're going to push the parking brake in. We're going to look for the governor to cut in at 100 PSI. So this truck, push the parking brake in, we can fan the service brake to drop it down, the air pressure down to 100 PSI. Okay, we're at 100 PSI. Gauge is slowly rising so that we know the governor has cut in. Reset our parking brake. We're going to build the tank up between 120 and 140. Okay, full tank. Truck's in neutral. Double check parking brake set. We shut the truck off and ask the trooper to the front of the vehicle to do a light check.
Okay, marker lights, headlights, high beam, right turn signal, left turn signal, four-way flashers. You go to the rear of the vehicle, please. Okay, markers, side markers. Right turn signal, left turn signal, four-way flashers.
Okay, we're going to start at the front of the truck. We're going to do 3 L's. Make sure there's no leaks underneath the truck. Make sure the truck's not leaning side to side, indicating a flat tire suspension issue. We're gonna look at our lenses, our headlights, marker and directionals, top clearance lights. They're all clean, not cracked, and the proper color. Now I'm gonna pop the hood. Okay, we're gonna start off with our fluid levels. We're gonna look at our engine oil dipstick. We're gonna pull the dipstick out, clean it off, put it back in, pull it back out. Make sure it's between add and fill. Okay, then we're gonna re-secure it. We're gonna look at our coolant reservoir. It's properly secure, not cracked. It's not leaking. It's between add and fill. Caps on tight. Power steering reservoir. It's properly secure, not cracked. It's not leaking. Caps on tight. It's between add and fill. We're going to take a general overview of the entire engine compartment. We're going to look at the engine, transmission, make sure there's no drips, there's no pooling oil on it. We're going to look at all the hoses, make sure they're connected on both ends, not cut, torn, or frayed. Look at my air lines, they're not cut, torn, or chafed. I'll listen for air leaks. Go to our steering system. Our steering shaft is properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. No missing hardware, it's not worn. Our gearbox is properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. It's not leaking. There's no missing hardware. Our hoses are properly connected. My pitman arm, drag link, steering arm, and tie rod are all properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. There's no missing bolts, castle nuts, or car keys. I'm gonna look at my spring mount hangers, both front and rear. They're properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. There's no missing bolts. Our leaf springs are properly secure, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They're not shifted or scissored. Our U-bolts are both present, not cracked, broken, and damaged. There's no missing hardware. Our shock absorber is properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. It's not leaking. We're gonna look at our brake line. Our brake line is properly connected on both ends. It's not cut, torn, kinked, or pinched. It can properly supply air to the brake cam. Look inside the brake drum. There's no oil or grease that would affect my braking ability. Look at the tire. I'm gonna make sure there's 4 30-seconds tread depth in the front, 2 30-seconds in the rears. There's no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Your valve stem, secure, caps on tight. We check the tire with a tire pressure gauge. Our rim is probably secure, not cracked, broken, or damaged, no illegal welds. Our lug nuts and studs are all present and secure, not bent, broken, or damaged. There's no shiny threads, weeping rust, or elongated holes that would indicate looseness. So that's inside the engine compartment. I'll drop my hood. So side of vehicle, lenses, reflectors. I got a side marker here. Side marker on the mirror. I got a top cab marker on the box. Front, middle, and rear. They're all clean, not cracked, in the proper color. My reflective DOT tape, proper color, not ripped, torn, peeling down the whole side of the box. My traffic monitoring device, proper secure, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Nothing missing. And then we come to the other side of the truck. Your battery. Battery box is properly secure. Pop it open again. Batteries are properly secure. They're not leaking. All the cables are properly secured to the terminals. There's no corrosion. There's no frayed or exposed wires. Pretty secure. Okay, come to the other side. My fuel tank is properly secure, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's not leaking. Caps on tight. It's not leaking from any of the lines. My DEF tank is properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. It's not leaking. Caps on tight. It's not leaking from any of the lines. My frame, my truck frame is properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. No illegal welds, broken welds, or holes. Our cargo deck is properly secure, not cracked, broken, and damaged. No holes. Get to the rear of the truck. Look at our Brake marker and directionals. Our backup lights, our top clearance lights are all clean, not cracked, proper color. Our reflective DOT tape is not ripped, torn, peeling, proper DOT color. That's the pre-trip.